Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to today's stream. Alright, move this over. Playing a new drifting game. Hold on, let me, cause I don't know what the music situation is like, so gonna put that. Yeah, 13 chill. Post them live on social media real quick. Hopefully this game is kind of like CARX. If not, I'm like, dang, bro. Alright. Just scoot my chair up, but okay, so I'm noticing. See, why did that have it where it's like... I mean, to tell me I gotta set up this, that's doing too much, man. Hey. I think this could be a good game. I think once it has controller support, I think it could be better, but because they should know it's like not everybody is gonna be using a mouse and keyboard. It's like you should know that people are gonna be using a controller. Especially with a racing game at that, like it's a lot more challenging than CARX. I have to say it sounds better, like visually, but I think because CARX is older. In this game, I think there's like this game came out like last year. Hey, what's up, Wholesome? Doing good. How about yourself? I wonder, like, how you change cars. Doing alright, just stay home, stuck to do with my day. Yeah, I be having days like, well, I got no choice. I got to quarantine for another week, so I have no other choice besides to quarantine. They got neon. Oh, okay. Dang, I already done messed up my car. Oh, I gotta buy it. How I get up out of here? Feeling been seeing your vids, seeing your podcast, you sounded bad. No, those are older episodes. Any videos and podcast episodes I've been posting, it's been older episodes. I actually did record an episode the day of when I discovered I had COVID. And I have to say, I think I sound a lot worse than that. Compared to how I sound. Yeah, now I sound fine. But the day of, nah. Dang. They okay. How are you now? I'm chilling now. I have to say, I feel a lot better now. I feel a lot better. I'm probably gonna play something else because this game, I just don't like the fact they ain't got controller support, so I ain't gonna play that. Got potential, but I just wish it had better controller support. Just play CARX. But yeah, I'm like past a few days though. It was not good. I don't think I do time attacks in here, so let's see how that goes. Did I get gold? I did get gold. Alright, there we go. All I needed. I wonder if nah, they probably ain't gonna have it where they're on lock because I'm doing time attacks. You know what? Actually, what I want to play, I'm like, I haven't played that. I think since before I got COVID. Play me some Call of Duty Zombies. There's people still shooting off fireworks. It's like, fam, it ain't even the 4th of July no more. It's like, y'all need to save them fireworks for a different day. Did this even affect when I was, like... It's good to hear you're a lot better, and Zombies is a good game. Much to play. Sorry, it took me in section 3. Oh, it's all chill. I know this game did not full... I swear, man, buying Call of Duty Vanguard was such a mistake. You've been seeing the fireworks. Exactly. It's like people, they just get carried away with that stuff. I can't even tell because they want to make all the corners dark and I can't even see nothing. I swear, man. I will never, nah, I'm done buying Call of Duty games. Next time if Modern Warfare 2 comes out, I'm buying that on console. I am buying that on console because I don't get why they have it where it's so set up stupid. I'm not gonna play that. Like the screen is like not lined up properly, and I'm like, I don't get why they have it set up like that. It's like no game should deal with crap like that, man. It's so annoying. It's like I'm just trying to play a game. I'm not trying to be sitting here figuring out like the screen is all lined up perfectly. Like, it's so stupid. Why would you guys even have something like that in the game in the first place? Oh my god, it's like companies come out with games. I just play this OverDrift game. I'm like, I bought it, so I might as well play it. That's just stupid. It's like, man, it's like, who sat down and thought, oh, that would be a good idea. Let's just have it where it's like, oh, before they play a game, we just gonna have it set up where it's like they're gonna have to spend a good portion of the time trying to fix the screen. My goodness, it's like companies, just make a game. That's it. All that extra stuff, leave it. You ain't gotta fix, you ain't gotta do nothing to the screen. You ain't gotta do nothing to, like, just a working game. That's it. You mean to tell me I gotta reset this stuff up all over again? I'll just play with mouse and keyboard. If it honestly, if it leads down to it. Cause man. How do you like play this with a mouse? Who in their right mind thought that this was a smart idea to play this with a mouse and keyboard? And then the fact that it don't save. Like it mouse or controller works in the pause menu, but it don't work with the car. Why did it not save? I swear, it's like, it's just, I don't have the time, patience, or even just that anger level to get mad at a game right now. Like, I honestly, I don't. Let's see if it works with, whatchamacallit, my steering wheel controller. It's like, I don't think there's gonna be much of a difference, but... all these chords. That's just stupid. It's like every car game that never came out, what if it's always been played on? A controller. Ain't nobody using the arrow keys to drive no car in no game. I swear, it's like companies, they just, people don't know what they doing nowadays with video games. They honestly, they don't. They come out with a game and they're all like, oh, we think this is good. We think this is okay. This don't work either. Well, I know I'm asking for a refund on that game, so I'll play Grid if I need to, but that's just stupid. Why do I have to sign in? Oh my god, can I just play a game? Just one game! Dang, I gotta sign in with one. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Just can't play a game and just have fun. They always want to do some dumb stuff. It's like, man, it's just the fall of video games. Oh my god, it's like, man, if this stuff would have been happening the day I had COVID, I probably would have like cracked something in half. I probably either would have passed out, ended the stream, or just cracked something in half. I used the last bit of strength I had in me just to break something. Cause man, it's like people should not be in their 20s, 30s, however old they are, making video games, and they still don't know how to make a video game. Like that, it's like, that's why nobody plays that game. They rather just go and just play CARX. CARX, that game, it's crazy. No, if we're gonna sit here and talk about that, because CARX came out, I think, in like 2016. Let me open up Steam real quick. CARX has mod support and all these other dope features, and that game came out in 2017. This game came out this year. It came out this year, and you mean to tell, is it in early access? If it's in early access, I'm like, okay, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. But if it's not in early access, then I'm like, no, you guys got a legit, okay, so no, it's an early access game. Alright, I'll give them that. I'll give them that drifting game as an early access game. But if they had been all like full support, or it's like full game and it's out and it's not early because it came out a couple of months ago. All right, I'll give them that. If I remotely seen that that game was not in early access and it came out this year, nah. I wrote to those developers and been like, hey, I think it's best you just pull that game off the shelves. But it's early access. It's chilled. It's cool. I'm not gonna. You know what? I take back what I said about that game. Early access games usually start off, you know, kind of weird. So it'll take some time. I can understand that. But Call of Duty, no. If that's the case, then every Call of Duty game's in early access. I don't get why. Been on downhill. It's so crazy because, like, you guys are, if they come out, well, like I said, I'm buying it on console. I'm not buying it on PC anymore. Vanguard was the last one that I'll buy on PC. I just don't like the fact that it has this stupid screen issue when every other game, like, you can't change the, like, resolution of the screen, or, like, not the layer but the size of it. You have to, like, do it manually. It won't do it for you. Every other game I've played, from this game to every other game, you can they'll change it for you automatically. Now, I don't get why, like, you know, you would think because it's like, okay, it's Call of Duty, big developers, they, you know, they pay attention to that type of stuff. And obviously they don't. It's like they only pay attention to themselves and people that they're competing with. Like, oh, Fortnite has a battle pass, let's add a battle pass to our game. Oh, Battlefield has tanks, well, let's add tanks to our game. It's like Call of Duty is the most successful, unsuccessful video game of all time. Like, they successfully release an unsuccessful game. I'm gonna definitely write a review for that drifting game and be like, you guys need to have a controller support, because I don't know anybody in their right mind that uses a mouse and keyboard to play a racing game. And I could be wrong. I could be so wrong. But I feel like a person, before it gets to that point, that they will get a steering wheel controller or a video or a console controller before they use a mouse and keyboard. You use a mouse and keyboard for shooting games. You don't use a mouse and keyboard for racing. Unless it's like some arcade game or something, then maybe. Maybe. But it's an early access game. It could be the developer's, like, first game, so I could be wrong. I could be absolutely wrong. And I'm fine with that, but I'm saying controllers, it's something where it's like I'm 100% sure that whoever the developers are behind that game, they have seen a controller before. They have seen a PlayStation or an Xbox controller before. And they know that racing games come out on both Xbox and PlayStation. And you could do a poll, you could do a test, you can do a Family Feud question or a Jeopardy answer, whatever you want to call it. A Wheel of Fortune puzzle. And I guarantee it, I promise you that everybody, first thing that comes to mind when they're playing a racing game, what are you going to use? A controller. They should put that to the test. They should put it to the test. Like, next Forza that comes out, they should, like, have it where it's like, you know, mouse and keyboard support, steering wheel support, regular controllers, and just see overall what people choose. If nobody chooses a mouse and keyboard, that shouldn't even be an option in a video game. I need water. I've been skeptical about buying card games on PC for that. I don't know how it works with a mouse and key. That's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, nobody uses a mouse and keyboard. Everybody uses either just like a PlayStation or Xbox controller, or they'll go in a step further and get one of those steering wheel controllers. But not one single person that I remember I used it a long time ago. And that's when and that was when I was a kid. And I went over to my grandfather's house so I could go play video games with my uncle. That was the one and only time. Other than that, I've like, not even that. Like, after that day, or after those days of playing, what game was it? It was like some, like, dirt racing game. But after that, I never used it again. But if there's people out there that actually use it, I'm like, hey, you've mastered more of gaming than I have. I'm like, kudos to you. You're a real gamer. You understand the fundamentals of gaming. Me, on the other hand, if I got something that I could use to my advantage, I'm gonna use it. I ain't even going, nah, you know what I'm going to actually do? After I'm done with this stream, I'm going to look to see if those guys are even still active on. Well, I mean, the game did come out a couple of months ago, but there have been times, like, with Steam. And I don't know why Steam won't, like, crack down on that when, like, developers will release a video game. And there's obvious, like, issues with it, and people want those issues fixed. But then the developers, it's like, you got to more so look at, like, the ratings or the reviews to see, like, oh, if a game's gonna be good or not. And if you start seeing things like, oh, the developers abandoned this game, they're not focused on it anymore, then it's like, that's a, clear sign. It's like, okay, don't buy that game. But there's at times when, like, developers will do crap like that. Honestly, I think what I am gonna do, like, I start noticing that, I just gather up all the different games I see that with, and just start making videos telling people don't buy those games. The developers abandoned ship. And, yeah, so it's like, don't continue putting money in their pocket. It's like, they not trying to do anything for us, so why continue doing stuff for them? Until they come out and say that they actually working on the game, that's when you should support it. But if not, it's like, that's why, it's like, there's a lot of games I didn't buy because of that very reason. Or games I've stopped playing, or, just overall, it's like, yeah, I don't support that. And Steam, I'm like, they should really crack down on that stuff where it's like, okay, developer, they haven't worked on this game in, like, months. There's obvious issues with it. If you guys haven't did no update or worked on anything, and the fans continuously keep noticing that and saying that, we're gonna pull your game off the shelves. But if I had, like, a platform like Steam where I had, like, people publish games, I'd crack down on that stuff. Because most likely, I'm like, I feel like I'll be making some sort of money from it, so I'll go out of my way and play the games and see which ones is good and all that stuff. But I'm like, if a company, if they release a game, they ain't doing nothing with it. Because you know that there's people out there that's doing like, oh, let me learn about like developing a video game and just have it where it's a crappy game. Like, oh yeah, we're coming out with a patch update. It's like there's like obvious bugs where it'll like cause the game to shut down. Or like, let's say if it's a car game and the cars will like start glitching out or acting weird. Frame rate issue, but they're all like, oh, well, we came out with a patch update to fix the character's shoelace because we thought that was a major issue. I'm like, all right, well, on that note, I'm not gonna play this game no more. Then have it where it's like, if the game gets pulled off the shelves, I'm like, you gotta give the fans their money back. Yeah, it's like they like that's one thing that I don't like about certain video game companies. They'll be like, oh yeah, we came out with a patch update to where now when your character is walking, he steps out with his right foot instead of his left. We felt like that was a issue. Oh, his hat is tilted 2 centimeters to the left, and now it's even. It'd be like for a racing game. Oh, the door handle is now right side up. Before it was upside down. Why would you... How does that even... Like, I swear, if you, like, look at some of the patch notes for video games, they'll come out with... They'll say that, like, patch notes for some of the most dumbest things. And I'm like, what does that have to do with the game crashing? What does that have to do with any of the stuff that the fans are talking about? The thing that, like, frustrates me with that is, like, you guys put that stuff in the game. Like, you guys signed off on that and you guys thought that you released a successful video game. You guys knew that that game wasn't good. Y'all knew that it had problems, so why would you even release it in the first place? I feel like a lot of companies, they just don't, they honestly don't care. I mean, I feel like there's some that do care, and then they just fall under pressure and they release the game anyways. Because I feel like one game, for an example, Cyberpunk 2077. They announced that they were delaying that game, and then fans started getting upset and was all like, you guys need to stop delaying the game. Don't delay it no more. Just release it. And I feel like the developers, that's why, like, that's a game I didn't hate on, because the developers, I honestly feel like that they were like, alright, you guys want us to release this game? Okay, we'll release it. And there was all those problems with it, and then it was like, okay, you guys want the game, so here it is. Like to see progress in making games, see how that does work, how certain things get green light. Exactly. No, I'm curious about, like, certain developers and stuff on when they work on the game. Like, there's a few companies I like to go to just to see how they work on stuff, because I'm curious. I'm curious, like, what's the, like, plan? Because I feel like a lot of companies today just be all like, oh, let's just think of another way of just making more money. It's going to get to a point in time where people get tired of, like, the whole money-making video games instead of the fun-making video games. The games where it's like you enjoy, like, it leaves you feeling like you're in high school all over again. And you're staying up like 3, 4 in the morning playing that one game. And I have yet to have, I remember it was like that in high school. And that was like during the Xbox 360 and the, you know, like, or not, well, because no, I had stopped playing like PlayStation 2, but just in that era of video games where it wasn't all advanced. Like, I remember when video games, when it wasn't all advanced, and they had one shot to release a good game. Now, like, and if that game had, if it did have any bugs, it was like, oh, okay, like, it was bugs that people are gonna laugh about. And now it's like, you look at those bugs, and they don't even consider them bugs. They be considering them, like, Easter eggs and stuff, because it was such an iconic thing in the game. And so that to me is what a bug should be. Something that's like, okay, we're gonna laugh about it. But if it's gonna like shut down my console or computer or whatever, I'm like, that's not a bug. That's, you guys just don't know how to make video games. Cause what it was, yeah, it was Grid Legends, and I remember that game. It did that both on my PC and on my Xbox. And was playing it, and then it just randomly had shut down both the computer and my console, or and my Xbox. And I'm like, you guys have had to deal with that, and you mean to tell me you still released it? Like, do you guys not write down the issues that y'all deal with? Like, you're just like, oh, okay, well, we'll get to it when we get to it. I'm like, EA Games, I'm like, they're one company where it's like, nah, what do you guys do when you're in a studio working on a video game? Because I'm curious, because I know it's not anything productive. I'm like, one of these days, honestly, I swear, if I gotta do it myself, or if I gotta like call up like a team of developers and just hire them so we can like work on a good game, like, I honestly think that I will release a good game. I would like to figure it out myself, so I'm like, okay, like, if there is any issues, I'll fix it. Like, and if it is gonna be like a bug, it's gonna be like an Easter egg. And it's not gonna be something that like ruins the experience of the video game. Like, if it's gonna be something like kind of like in Grand Theft Auto 4 and that the swing set glitch or bug, whatever. I don't know if anybody is watching this and you've seen that glitch in Grand Theft Auto 4, but there's a swing set in there where if you drove up and you like parked against it, that swing set will launch your car. And it's like, fam, why would this, like, but it's fun though. Like, nah, I want to see how far my car can go. It's like, it's either gonna be you or me, and I know it's not gonna be me, so. Dang, it's like, what are they doing? Like, I don't even know how I can tell like which car is in second place. Like, all the cars I've passed up, and then all the cars that's, like, crashed out in the side of the road. Like, I don't know which car is in second place. How many cars didn't finish, though? I might not be a whole lot. Only 5 cars? That's not that bad. I'm just happy I'm able to do longer streams. COVID was having me all jacked up. Still unlocking stuff in this game with the amount of hours you put into it. No, I had, this is on PC. This is on, PC. I haven't, played too much of this game on, PC, so... Like, PlayStation, was it PlayStation? No, it was Xbox. It was Xbox where I had, unlocked everything. So I'm just, like, just replaying it all over again. Yeah. I would like to, I'm trying to find a game like that where it's, like, mad rewarding. I would play, freaking Destiny, but they're like, oh, you gotta rebuy the DLCs all over again in order to, play it on PC. And I'm like, I bought the DLCs, and I only need to buy them one time. And I'm playing it off of my Xbox account, which was where I own the DLCs. That don't make no sense to me, why I gotta buy it again. And it's stuff like that where it's like, I just can't play that game. Maybe the first one, I'd love to play the first one all over again. First one was probably the best out of them all. Dang. Wow. So I imagine getting that close to passing me up just to crash and then have 2 other cars crash right behind you. Oh, that's why they jump so high, because they hit a jump. I was like, why didn't cars freaking fly? It's like, you're not even turning in the right direction. I don't even get when them cars do that crap. It's like, turn. Dang. Why did they not, like... I swear, man, them cars is weird. I kind of want to play WRECKFEST no more. Like, I ain't played enough of that. What game can I play? Honestly, I don't even really know. I really don't even know what game I want to play. It's like I would have loved to play the freaking OverDrift Festival because it seemed actually solid, but it's like hopefully one day they add controller support to that game because man, just don't make sense. Oh crap. Open up YouTube. I was watching a video on it. Shout out to Slap Train. I remember one time me and my friend, we were sitting down watching that guy just play like a bunch of different games. That dude is solid. That dude be anybody that's into like racing videos and stuff. Slap Train. He got some videos. Somebody give me a sub on Twitch. Oh no, a sub had expired. Okay. Yep, that'll do it. Let's see if there's somebody that I can raid. Nah. Well, I guess I'll just go ahead and call it with this stream. Would have streamed longer, but I'm like, just no fun games to play right now. I need to like go and just go through a crap ton of games and just see which ones is worth playing. But anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you everybody that tuned in for today's stream. Yeah, stay tuned for the next stream and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys.